So people who choose to date outside their race. Now I'm gonna dive a bit deeper into this one. So when I say people who choose to date outside their race, I mean, like, if you look back through their dating history, 95% of the people them that they date do not look like them. They don't look like them. They don't look like their family. They don't look like no one that lives in their house. Literally, they choose to date outside their race. So it's for one of three reasons, or sometimes two. The first one is just general preference. Some people just like people that don't look like them. Yeah. Some people who look like me only date people that look like this. Some people who are Chinese only want to date white people. It's just a preference. Number two is geographical location, where they grew up. You will find, if you're a black person watching this right now, especially if you're of Caribbean origin like myself, I'm Jamaican but born here. If you've got a big family and they're in various different locations, like you got family from over there and these different places and that, you will clock your female cousins, the ones that grew up in the hood, I guarantee you, they will end up with black man. And I guarantee you, your female cousins, and even male cousins as well, the ones that grew up in the white areas, I guarantee they end up with white people. I can just look at my family. My cousins, them that grew up in the hood, they end up with black people. My cousins, them that grew up in white areas, they end up with white people, them. I got a young cousin. She grew up in Enfield. Not Enfield like how Enfield is now. And Enfield's a big place as well. She's not from EN3 round them sides there. She grew up in Enfield. You know, other black, she's black. She's not mixed race, she's black. Other black girls that she met, let's say she meets a black girl from Tottenham, they will know you're not from the hood. Forget about even being from Tottenham. You didn't grow up in the hood. They know you're not from Hackney. You're not from Edmonton. You're not from Wood Green. Like, they could just tell she's like a white girl, and that. Guess who she ended up with? White boys. So it's just down to geographical location, you know. I got cousins, them, you know, they grew up in white areas and that, but they're black. Guess who they end up with? White girl and that. So obviously I'll date white chicks. Chicks are all different races. I don't care. And the last thing is, number three is social class. You know, when you get to a certain level, you don't want to be dating no ratchet ass girl. As a black man, man's at a certain level. I don't want to be dating no ratchet ass chick. There's no girl from Brixton or Peckham that I want to be with. Nah. There's that maybe one chick. And the thing is, that one chick that looks like me that's from Brixton or Peckham, if you met her, you wouldn't even really think she's from Brixton or Peckham. You understand? I don't want to date no girl that buns weed. I don't smoke weed. Why the hell would I want to date a girl that buns weed? Forget about even the girl. Got to worry about the family. I don't want my child going to grandma's house, like I've said many times before, and the front door is getting flown through, hopefully by the police, because the uncle, the waste man uncle who's still in his 30s, and 32 years old, still living at his mum's yard, which is the grandma's house, he's wheeling and dealing, so the police are onto him and that. Hopefully it's the police. If not, it might be goons, you know, man, them trying to run up and stick up the place and that. So that's why certain people, when they reach a certain level, they don't even want to date, you know, people that look like them. And it's not even people that look like them. It's people that are from certain areas. Find me a posh black girl out there. I ain't dating no ratchet ass girl. Nah. If you see Nadia, you get me. It's like a posh girl and that. Yeah. So, when you get to a certain level, you don't even want to date certain types of people. Look at a female doctor who's white. If she's with a white man, she is not just going to be with some white man that's some, you get me, lower class, lower income. She's going to be with a white man that's of a certain level and that. So don't think for a second, when black men get money, they just abandon the sisters and that. Nah. They're looking for a certain caliber of woman, and unfortunately, our sisters are not of high caliber for the most part. They're not. How many chicks, how many sisters do you know that are of high caliber? Be honest. How many sisters do you know, someone like Prince Harry or whatever his brother's name is would want to date them? Be honest. Not many. So, Yeah, that's why when certain black men, when they get money, they go elsewhere and that. It's because they struggle to find sisters of a high caliber. It's not because they don't like black women. It's got nothing to do with that. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay wise, ton, man.